Okay. Let us break it down on a camel's back. They just have to go cause they don't know where. So all your fellow streets is a penny to see. You won't get on the county cause you're damn free.
It is Wednesday, January 3rd. And it's actually so hot in here. I put on a hoodie because I was under the impression that it was supposed to be cold. We're recording using the light from the sun today, so that's gonna be an adventure in itself. To keep a long story short, because I already know this video is gonna be super long for no reason at all. So today, I'm gonna be giving out a little advice. Might not be good advice, but definitely advice I wish I had. Okay, so I graduated almost 3 years ago, just about. There's a lot of stuff that I wish I had known. I wrote down some things, some stuff might pop into my head, but we're gonna go over that because I didn't really get any advice going into high school or while I was in high school or anything like that. So even if you're already in high school, this might be informative for you, but if you are yet to go into high school, then this should definitely be the video for you. These are just things that I thought of based off of my experience in high school. If you're about to go into high school or you're like in your first year of high school, definitely do an extracurricular activity that involves other people. My first inkling of this was play sport, but I thought about it and I was like, everyone isn't very athletically coordinated. There are plenty of other things that you can do that don't require energy. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do, but I say this because my mom definitely pushed me to do something. She's like, you're gonna do something after school, and I'm like, okay. So all of my years in high school, I definitely had something going on after school. If you are taking all your friends from middle school to high school, it's gonna be like, well, there's no point in making new friends right now, at least, because I already have all my old friends, so why are you gonna make new friends? And that was like, I was kind of the outcast because I didn't have any friends from middle school because I switched districts. Being the outcast and like that non-district included person, it was definitely hard for me to find a group of friends. Being in some type of extracurricular activity with a group of people will definitely help you find friends, find some people that you might like, or some people that you might enjoy being around, you know, so you don't have to eat lunch alone, like me. Yeah, but like I said, there's definitely a lot of activities that don't require physical fitness. I had a couple of friends on Quiz Bowl. I know that's for smart people, so if you like to dance, see if there's a dance team, color guard, marching band. Those are definitely really good options, but I might be biased. You could be a cheerleader, but I know that's like a little bit more physically demanding. I think you should definitely check in on what the requirements are in terms of gymnastic wise. Being a cheerleader is kind of like being in a sorority, so mentally prepare yourself for that. And then if your school has a poetry club, that is definitely a good way to meet people with the same vibes as you. And if you don't write poetry, you could totally get into it. Now is also a really good time for you to explore your style. If there's anything that you've been thinking of, or it's a style that you've been seeing on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, try it. That goes for makeup too. If you want to wear a dark lipstick, let's just pretend that we're not in COVID right now. If you want to wear dark lipstick, go for it. If you want to try wearing lashes, do your thing. You want to wear dramatic makeup to school, fine by me. Also wear what makes you comfortable. I know a lot of the time, and my mom used to get after me about this a lot too. I wore a lot of hoodies and sweatpants all the time, but it's what I was comfortable in. I didn't really like to used to show my arms or my legs or anything like that because I was super small. I am still super small, and it's not like against dress code or anything. It's just I didn't like to show my body like that. You don't have to push yourself beyond your comfort zone if you're not comfortable with doing that. Does that make sense? Like, definitely probably try and push your limits if you want, but don't do it as to where you're uncomfortable, you know? Because then it's going to defeat the whole purpose. Do what you want to do. Moral of the story. And if somebody's super concerned about what you're wearing to school, they have the problem, not you. Definitely, yeah, don't worry about it. There's no explaining that. We are getting a little deeper into the social aspect of high school. I'm going to talk about how to handle embarrassments, because it's going to happen. Believe me. Sorry to be blunt, but it's gonna happen, okay? Everybody embarrasses themselves from time to time. It's fine. Literally, you'll be okay. I can't remember how many times I've probably embarrassed myself, but that's the thing. I don't remember, and if I don't remember it, I'm sure other people don't remember it. And if they do, again, that's their problem. Why are you thinking about me? So handling embarrassment on a more minuscule level, like let's say like on a small group of people type level. I don't know, say you like drop your lunch on the floor in front of like a little group of friends or something, and they just like start staring you down or something like that. Look at them like they're crazy. That'll really put them off. And again, like, that just goes to show, like, people who are so obsessed with making you feel bad, like, their thoughts should have nothing to do with you. It was a mistake. Simple. Easy as that. And a lot of the times that you end up embarrassing yourself, it's because you made a mistake. That goes for a class size level too. If those people are not understanding of you making a stupid mistake, honestly, just roll your eyes and don't even give it the time of day. If it's like this one stupid group of people that they just like seem like they like to talk about people X, Y, and Z, like, you know, the group of people, don't even give them the time of day, because they're not gonna matter. If you're looking at a larger scale of embarrassment, honestly, laugh it off. I know it might seem like people will laugh at you, but if you're laughing too, then that just means people are laughing with you. So you just have to learn how to laugh at yourself, but don't put yourself down. That's important. Don't be afraid to make fun of yourself sometimes, because we're not perfect. I know a lot of the people who are prone to judge often seem like the popular group of people, and I know a lot of people want to fit in with those types of people. It doesn't matter how popular you are in high school. After high school, you are never going to see those people again. I promise you. You're not going to see these people ever again in your whole life. Now, if you're concerned about seeing your friends that you made in high school, you're probably not going to see them either. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely keep in contact with them, I guess. But, I mean, at the same time, if all of you guys are going to different colleges and somebody's planning on doing this and another friend's planning on doing that, I mean, it's sad, but, like, when you get older, you're gonna accept that this is a part of life. You'll be fine. It might seem sad, but honestly, just enjoy your time in high school while you don't have anything to worry about except for high school. But yeah, popular people, don't try and be one. Unless you just naturally are, in which case, more power to you. But they're not gonna matter after high school. I definitely wasn't popular. I mean, I'm sure people knew of me, but that being said, I am actually going to touch on the stereotypical topics when talking about school, which are bullies. There are bullies in high school too. Sorry to break it to you. I have 3 methods for dealing with bullies. It's a foolproof plan, really. So, method 1, obviously, tell an adult. An administrator, a teacher that you trust, a parent, anybody who can probably help you solve the situation between you and the other student or students. Usually that's a pretty good plan, but a lot of the times administration won't do anything. So that leads me to method 2. Tell them to leave you alone. And just be like, hey, I'm not for this, okay? Just leave me alone, bro. Like, I'm not doing anything to you. Just in like a calm manner. Don't feed into what they want you to do because they're probably looking for a reaction out of you. Don't give that reaction. Just either ignore them or just tell them, leave you alone. And then method 3 would be fight them and win. But listen, that's only because method 1 isn't working. Now, you wouldn't even have to go to method 3 if method 1 played out the way it was supposed to. If you tell multiple adults multiple times and nobody does anything, you have the right to throw hands. I'm just saying. If you fight them and win, I bet you they'll leave you alone though. I guess I should probably talk about the school part of high school. That would probably help. Studying is so important. It's a lot easier in high school than it is in college, for sure. Because a lot of the time in high school, you get a study guide. We don't get study guides in college. They are telling the truth. They don't tell you exactly what you're going to see on the test. Some professors do. A lot of them don't, though. But if a teacher is giving you a study guide and telling you exactly what's like going to be on the test, read the study guide. Please read the study guide. Look at what is on there, because you're going to have to, if you just like read the whole chapter, which you probably won't even do, if you're not even looking at the study guide, you're probably definitely not even going to read. So I don't even know where I was about to go with that. I know it's like a meme or whatever that a lot of girls have like the pretty pack of pens and the highlighters and all that just to take notes on stupid stuff. But honestly, I'm one of those girls. Taking pretty notes helps me pay attention in class a lot. It helps me look at the material and understand the material. Helps me separate from like what's important and like sub-subjects, if that makes sense. I have a hard time paying attention anyways, so looking at straight pencil is gonna be really difficult when I go back and try to study. So if you want to take pretty notes, honestly, go for it. It helped me in the long run, honestly, and I had fun with it. I'm a pretty artistic person, so. But it's also important that you understand your notes. Here's a study tactic that I really like. So when I'm studying, I'll explain it to somebody else, like whatever I'm studying, the topic, so I know I understand every part of it. And I like this because I sound smart. But not only can I explain it to somebody else and make them understand it, by explaining it, I also understand it. So, if you ask teachers what's gonna be on the test or like what to review before the test, a lot of the times they will tell you exactly what's going to be on the test. Don't be afraid to ask, because they will tell you if you ask nicely, more than likely. If they don't, sorry. It definitely does not hurt to ask, because teachers want you to succeed most of the time. And study groups can be helpful if you actually study. You have to actually study with these people, not just because they're your friends and you want an excuse to hang out and say that you're gonna study, but you just really talk the whole time. I've done it. Don't fool yourself. Okay, in terms of doing homework, I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm not a procrastinator. I'm not gonna give you the whole spiel about, oh, start your homework early and get it out of the way. Like, no. Me and you are both here because we know you are a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator. Let's be real. So I'm not gonna give you any of that, oh, do your homework early and get it out of the way nonsense. I'm gonna give you some stuff that you can still be a procrastinator with and succeed. So with my homework, if I have like a super long-winded assignment or a whole bunch of homework to do, what I like to do is work for 10 minutes and then chill for 10 minutes. It's honestly so super effective. I didn't think it would be, but I tried it out one day and it definitely works for me. I mean, it probably takes longer than it would to do an assignment, but with me not being able to focus a lot, it definitely helps. So I'll just set a timer for 10 minutes on my phone and then just hit repeat constantly. Honestly, it's super effective. Try it. Pretty sure it'll work for anybody if you really try. Being a procrastinator, obviously you're gonna wait until the last minute. So being a procrastinator, obviously you're gonna wait until the last minute to do stuff. That's kind of what a procrastinator means. But also, a lot of the time, there are assignments that you can't really wait until the last minute to do. And I know what that sounds like coming from a procrastinator. Like, I sound like a traitor. A lot of the stuff, if you wait until the last minute to do, you're probably gonna get it done, but it's probably also gonna super stress you out, and you're gonna get bags under your eyes, and you're gonna age like 3 years. Even if you plan on procrastinating for this assignment, just when you get it, so you don't even have to pull the assignment back out, read what the assignment entails. Because chances are the assignment is small and you can probably get it done in like an hour or two, or maybe less than that, I don't know. But read what the assignment entails and then like decide if you want to wait until the last minute or not. Because honestly, you could probably start as soon as you get the assignment. Most of you probably won't, but depending on what it is, you can probably just get a head start on it. Or if you need to read a book, that's super important, because I procrastinated on summer reading a whole lot. I tried to skim through a book the day before class started. Don't be like me. Do what you can and then procrastinate. And I know I probably shouldn't be encouraging procrastinating, but honestly, if I tell you not to procrastinate, are you gonna stop procrastinating? No. Yeah, but like I said, if you can, start early and then finish later. Like whenever you decide you want to finish, I guess. Also, when working, I like to work in a clean space. I can't get anything done if my room is super dirty, but it just like makes me even more stressed out, like on top of the assignment, like, oh, just look at my room, it just looks horrible, I hate it. It throws me off my focus a lot. So make yourself comfortable. A lot of people say that you shouldn't work like sitting on your bed or like in your room or whatever. I say to heck with it, do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I don't really like the feeling of sitting at a desk. I don't know, it just kind of harshes my mood. If you want to make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of hot chocolate, or just get some juice, I don't know. Get like a little snack. It doesn't even have to be healthy, honestly. You can get whatever you want to snack on, whether it be a Nutri-Grain bar or a Cosmic Brownie. Do whatever you need to do to like finally settle down a little bit and start working on your work. I can't work with like a YouTube video or a movie or something going on. I've tried multiple times and I cannot do it. But if you're one of the people who like absolutely has to work with like a video or something, if you're gonna put on a movie, definitely put on something you've already seen. I feel like that just kind of goes without saying. I guess that means avoid YouTube videos for sure, because unless, I don't know, they have a particularly mellow vibe, like with the lo-fi music in the background and whatnot. Avoid anything with too much action or anything like that. If you're a person that watches gameplay videos, definitely avoid any horror games or anything like that. Something that's gonna catch your attention accidentally, try and avoid. And then if you just can't find anything, honestly, just put on some music that you like. Put on some music that you've never heard. Go music hunting simultaneously while you're doing your work. You need to focus on yourself. I know that is really hard sometimes, but it's really easy to forget that your mental health is really key in terms of success, academically and socially and all that. You really need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you're not skipping any meals and staying hydrated, which is really funny coming from me. Definitely keep each other motivated, because this is a really stressful time in your life. And even though people might tell you, even I just told you, like a lot of the stuff socially, it's not gonna matter in a couple years, but it's stressing you out right now. Let's be real. a lot of the stuff you just can't help but be stressed out about. And it's okay, but also make sure that it's not taking over your entire life. Does that make sense? Vent if you need to. If you don't have anybody to vent to yourself. Start a YouTube channel. A couple of other things. If you have a chance to go anywhere or do anything in high school, do it. If there's like some school event, go to it. Everything you can. A lot of people say like, oh, this is supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. It's not. But you can definitely make it some of the most memorable years of your life if you go out and you're not afraid to do things. That goes for seniors too. Do everything. If you're like, oh man, that senior event looks really lame, I'm not gonna go. Go anyways, because what else are you gonna do? And then if it was lame, at least you can tell people like, yeah, it was lame, but you went though. Oh, football games, basketball games, go. All of them. You will not regret it. I definitely wasn't super into basketball, but it's just like the atmosphere. You can't really get that back after you graduate from high school. Seniors, they are going to drill into your head how important this FAFSA is. They're right. They are right. You don't know if the school that you're applying to, if their FAFSA, or I'm sorry, their financial aid office sucks. It might. So definitely get that done ahead of time. As soon as you can get that FAFSA form done, get it done. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong too, but do I care? A little bit. Applying for college, I can't really tell you about because I didn't do it. I don't really know how I got in the Paris because I did not apply. Driver's ed, get that done ASAP, no Rocky, because if you wait until, oh my god, don't wait to take your driver's ed coming from somebody who still can't drive. Take it as soon as you can. Well, I don't know, I just stopped having time to take it because I was doing all these extracurricular activities. Oh, parties. Do I have to do this? High school parties are a scam. Everybody at parties, y'all think y'all are so grown. Stop it. Y'all need to be careful at those too. I sound like a parent. Watch your drink. Watch your drink. Watch your drink. Watch your own drink. Trust no one to watch your drink. Watch your drink. If you walk away from your drink accidentally, you suck. Get a new one. Sorry. Oh, should I talk about relationships? I feel like this video is already getting too long. I would give high school relationship advice, but you guys are in high school. I mean, date who you want to date, like who you want to like, but at the same time, you're gonna think you're super mature. I mean, like, not saying that you're not mature enough to date somebody, but you're gonna think, oh, like, we got this relationship stuff figured out. But in 2 years, you're gonna cringe at how you act in public. So I think, honestly, to heck with it. Do what you want. I could give relationship advice, but to what avail? Well, who's it gonna help? Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. Let's say you're one of those super social people and you find yourself in drama. Honestly, don't feed into it. It's not that entertaining. And if you let it get too big, administration might find out about it, and then all parties are going to get in trouble, and you don't really want that. Drama is supposed to be in between the individual parties of the high school students, so you don't really want the adults getting involved. Don't fight anybody if you don't have to. It's so childish. I say this to children. Don't fight anybody, because if somebody records and you lose, then you're going to be upset, especially if you wear glasses and you're fighting somebody and they fly off your face. You're going to be super embarrassed, so don't do that. Sometimes people might pick drama with you because they don't like you. Who cares? Who cares? You don't like everybody, so why expect everybody to like you? I'll name some people I don't like right now. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes drama is unavoidable, so just try not to fight anybody, because you're gonna get in trouble and you might get suspended. So Try not to do that. I feel like this is kind of obvious, but to high schoolers, I know, at least to some high schoolers, you might roll your eyes. So I'm talking to you. Don't do anything illegal. I feel like I should just kind of leave it at that, because those are the type of things that get you in trouble, not only with the school or with your parents, but if it escalates enough, it could get you in trouble with law enforcement. Don't do anything illegal. Don't do anything illegal. I was gonna say unless, but don't do anything illegal, because that would mean I'm promoting illegal things, and I'm not. As a criminal justice major, I'm not allowed to do that. I can say this: if you're not gonna listen to me anyways, at least do it in a place where you're gonna be safe. Don't do it with someone that you wouldn't trust your life with. I know that might sound really dramatic, but don't do that. Don't do that. I want you guys to all stay safe, and I care about you, and just be careful, please. I feel like that's pretty much it. I feel like I should stop there. I feel like there's so much more I could say, but I could probably make that into a separate video. I feel like a lot of this stuff isn't gonna make sense because of COVID, and it makes me really sad. Okay, I am going to stop myself there though. I think that was plenty, more than enough. If you are a high school student, let me know if that helped. If you're out of high school, let me know if you agree. Let me know if there's anything that I missed. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you gained something from this. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Hello?
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, tell me every little thing that you see.